Hello there, Stephen DeWitt. Today is officially my day one of the 21-day journey. I don't like to call it a challenge. It's simply a journey of growth as far as I'm concerned. I'm being asked to do something that I'm commonly not comfortable doing, but life is all about accepting challenges and learn to grow from them. So here we go. I figured I'd start off by introducing myself, giving you guys a little bit of backstory about me. Currently, I work for a company called Residential Warranty Services. We're a home warranty company that operates in all 50 states. And prior to that, I was born and raised in Germany. German is my first language. A lot of times I will still catch myself thinking German and then translate into the English language. Which is not always easy, kind of like when you use Google Translate for something that's in Spanish. The words don't always fall into the same place, so kind of doesn't make sense. So yeah, that's one of my daily challenges that I still go through. Growing up there, I went 4 years to college for accounting and taxation, for corporate law as well. And I came to the United States in 1998. Being one of 4 children of a single mother, coming into a foreign country, not speaking the language. Yes, I spoke English, but it was the Queen's English, and I learned very quickly that certain words don't have the same meanings over here. Yeah, when I went into a 7-Eleven and I wanted to acquire a pack of cigarettes is when I found out it's time for me to keep my mouth shut and learn something first before I try to speak it. So I wanted to be an accountant because I'm typically an introvert. I don't like large crowds. I don't like public speaking, things of that nature. And I found out very quickly that I am not able to do that here since my 4-year college degree was not being recognized. So I was not happy about that. So I started off working at McDonald's. Did that for about 6 months of hating my job every single day. I learned enough English to leave there. I was quickly picked up by a company called Oak Street Mortgage out of Clearwater, Florida. So I did mortgages for about 18 months, and it wasn't just me. That's not what I wanted to do. Then I dabbled a little bit in the IT world for call centers. I didn't like that either. And then I was approached by a gentleman to come and sell energy. I said, wait a minute, what do you mean sell energy? I turn on a light switch, my energy's there. I plug in my vacuum cleaner to the outlet, it's there. What is there to sell? You can't put it in a box and ship it, so what am I missing? So I started with them, and my first year I made about $86,000. I was excited. I'm like, wait, I'm under 20, I just made $86,000. What am I gonna do with all this? So the second year, I made a little bit over $120,000, which was still good. At that time, I was 21, and I was excited. I thought, okay, I'm gonna do this for the rest of my life. But then I realized, if I am making this much money, how much money can I make sitting at the other end of the table, being the boss? So I took my fortune and I opened up a small call center in Clearwater. And in the beginning, I had 7 people that worked for me. I taught them everything I know, and we sold energy to businesses. It was exciting. It was nerve-wracking. I made so many mistakes that wasn't even funny. Fast forward 12 years, I at that time owned call centers in 7 states. I had a total of 386 employees that worked for me. We did residential energy and gas. We did commercial. I then also got involved in the green energy field. If any of you guys ever been to Massachusetts, to Jiminy Peak, to the ski resort, Robert and Steve, the son and father owners, there's the windmill that powers their entire ski resort. Well, I helped them to acquire the loans and permits and everything else that they would need for that. and to get recognized in the state of Massachusetts to be the first company to operate 100% off of wind energy. I brokered a lot of deals for farmers in Connecticut that had empty land that was not producing revenue the majority part of the year, to have solar companies come in and put up solar fields and have now revenue 365 days a year. After 12 years, I decided to sell the company. I got a very good deal on the situation. Around the same time, my mother was diagnosed with cancer. Her being illegally in the country, she was not entitled to any medical assistance or even get her own health insurance. So the fortune I've just built for the last 12 years, I spent every penny on it for her treatment, since the cancer was very aggressive. It started in the colon, worked its way all the way up to the throat. After numerous surgeries and treatments, I was literally out of funds. So she had to go back to Europe. That's where she is now. And I was forced out of retirement to go back into the work field. And it's always been fun to come from a part where you could wake up in the morning not knowing, what do I want to do next? What do I want to do today? Of not having any financial worries, no responsibilities, just being able to be selfish and say, what am I in the mood for, to getting back up and working a regular 9 to 5. That was very humbling to me, to remind me that there's more to life than just money. So I started for a company called Porch. They work with, I'm sure some of you guys heard of them, they work with inspectors and handyman and stuff like that, and it wasn't challenging enough. So I left there and I started a lead generation company, which was based on a bet. Someone said that generating leads for real estate agents is super hard. Not anyone can do it. So we made a wager of $1 that I wouldn't be able to be successful at it. Well, 6 months later, I generated a steady revenue of $180,000 a month, which is good money. So what I ended up doing is, every single one of my clients, I taught them on their own, how do you generate leads for yourself without spending thousands of dollars and upwards to over $10,000 a month with me. How about you use that money to market yourself? So I dissolved the company, taught all my clients how to generate your own leads. So if there's anyone out there that wants to learn about it, I'm an open book, I'll gladly teach you. But I resolved that company because it took a toll on me physically, mentally, as well as my personal life. And I was approached by Residential Warranty Services back in August of last year. And they asked me if I wanted to come on as a business development manager here in the local market. And so I did as of October, which was very interesting. For you guys that are in real estate, my hat goes off to you. It is not easy what you guys do. For the mere reason, people always say, oh, real estate, get your license. People just come flocking down, make thousands of dollars just showing homes and signing paperwork. Well, it's not quite that easy. You guys are very busy individuals. And when I started with the warranty, I would come to offices and say, hey, I'm this, that, and the other. And I was asked to leave because I guess I'm no different than other people that would come to your office trying to sell you products, promote their product, whatever the case may be. And then I was fortunate enough in December to meet Mr. Peter Pasternak. And the first time I went to his networking event, I was instantly drawn to Peter. For any of you guys that ever been around him, he is a magnet of energy. You can just feed off his energy 24/7 and never get tired of it. And that man has definitely opened many doors for me. He has helped me, even without him realizing it, quite a bit to understand how the real estate market is different than from anything I have done. So I am very thankful, Peter, for your help. Denny as well. I met him through the Real Estate Connection, and some of you other guys that are part of this group as well I've met, and I'm very thankful and humble that you guys have opened your arms and your groups to me, allowing me to come in. So I have the ability to figure out what kind of value do I want to bring to the real estate agents. Is it home warranty? Yeah, that's my job. That's what I do for a living, just like you guys do real estate for a living. But the real estate doesn't define who you are, just like the home warranty doesn't define who I am. So what I decided to do, every time someone gets a policy through us in the Atlanta market, I am taking $10 and I'm donating it to a charity. So for the month of March, we have so far $1,530 that are being donated tomorrow afternoon to the March of Babies. And I wanted to thank every single one of you guys for doing that. And for the month of April, I will be doing the same thing, giving back to a company called ACL Over the Rainbow. It is a local charity founded by a young lady named Dawn Southern. And not only is Dawn in the real estate, she works for Maximum One, but the foundation has a meaning behind it that I'll gladly be sharing in tomorrow's segment. So again, my name is Stephen DeWitt with Residential Warranty Services, and I'm looking forward to being able to sit and getting to know each and every single one of you guys to understand either how I can learn from you to become better at being me or in my industry, as well as seeing how I would be able to help in any form, shape, or color. And I thank you very much, guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Have an amazing rest of your Monday afternoon. Hi, Peter.